What's up, everyone? Alex here, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today, I am drinking coffee, and more specifically, I am drinking vanilla flavored coffee. And that's actually related to today's topic because I wanted to talk about gender alignment. Whenever you're in transgender spaces, especially in non binary spaces, you might hear the term aligned, as in like feminine aligned, masculine aligned, male aligned, female aligned. That indicates a connection to a gender without actually being that gender. Sort of like an added little layer of genderedness that doesn't really indicate that you are a specific gender, just that you have a connection to that gender. This coffee, well, there is coffee in there, I swear. There is coffee in there. I just drank too much before I started recording. That's always my problem. But the coffee is gender. Coffee is the gender, and the flavor, vanilla, is going to be the gender alignment. So a gender that is aligned with another gender. So the coffee could be anything. The coffee could come from anywhere. It could be a man or a woman or non-binary, or I guess I shouldn't say man, woman, or non-binary. A man or a woman or both or neither, completely genderless, completely xenogender, anything like that. The flavor is sort of that added layer on top of the gender. So coffee, gender, vanilla aligned. It's an added little kind of a flavor for your gender, sort of a little layer on top, icing on the cake probably, but I want to stick to the coffee analogy. Coffee can come in any kind of flavor, or it could have no flavor at all, and then there's added like cream, sugar, milk, whatever you want to like put in it, so it can go any kind of way. But vanilla is a gendered concept. Vanilla can refer to flavoring all kinds of things like candy or whipped toppings, cake batter. Other drinks can be flavored with vanilla. You might think of the actual vanilla flower or the vanilla bean. You might think of plants. You might think of things related, orchids and whatnot. Like when you think of vanilla, there's always a specific thing that comes to mind. There's usually a number of things that come to mind for me. So vanilla being a gender alignment, kind of like if you're xeno aligned, that kind of conjures up images of either unconventional gender expressions or relating to abstract concepts. If you're xeno aligned and you consider your gender to be aligned with a very specific xenogender, like space, then when you explain that to people, people are going to think like, okay, like space, stars and celestial bodies and planets, maybe the void of space, maybe the stars, galaxies, any number of things. So that is what people mean when they talk about gender alignment. It's gender with a little extra something added, a little extra layer, a little extra flavor. And I mean, this is not a vanilla bean. This is not a vanilla flower. It's coffee that is flavored like a vanilla bean. It might not even be real vanilla, but let's pretend it's real vanilla. But that's what that means, that you are a specific gender and your alignment doesn't really change what your gender is. You can be any kind of gender, and the alignment is just a connection to another gender or another gender quality. Like you could be feminine aligned or neutral aligned, which is not the same as being unaligned. Neutrality is a gender quality. Being unaligned means there's no flavor. So if I just had this unflavored, just plain coffee, milk, sugar, or whatever, but no flavor, that would mean that it's unaligned. It could be hazelnut, it could be caramel, it could be pumpkin spice, it can be any number of flavors, but particularly this one is vanilla flavored. So coffee gender that is vanilla aligned. There we go. I don't know why I'm spending so long making this month's zine when that was the easiest explanation I could come up with that like took just a few minutes. So share this with people. Gender alignment's a cool concept. I think it gets abused a little bit and what's the word? It doesn't get defined properly sometimes. And I think a lot of people will assume that like men are masculine aligned, women are feminine aligned, non-binary people are always unaligned, or like maybe they have a feminine gender expression, so you just assume they're feminine aligned, which is not the case. Alignment is someone's personal choice to have a connection to another gender. So nobody is just automatically and intrinsically aligned with any sort of gender. That's important. But that's all I had for today. So I hope that made sense. I hope it was kind of fun. Share with whoever probably wants to learn more about gender alignment. And I am signing off for now. See you later.